this is the best. This is something I never dreamed of, I never thought would happen.
A new era begins for the New York City Police Department as Mayor Giuliani passes on the golden badge to a new top cop. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tim Fleischer, sitting in tonight for Sandra Bookman. The new commissioner is certainly no stranger to the city's police department. He is Bernard Kerik, the city's corrections commissioner. Marcus Solis live in Midtown has more on today's appointment and reaction to it. Marcus?
Well, Tim, initially it was thought that not being a college graduate would hurt Bernard Kerik's candidacy. However, today Mayor Giuliani said he was simply overqualified for the job, citing the fact that he is a former police detective and a proven administrator.
Congratulations.
With the passing of the torch, in this case the solid gold commissioner's shield, Bernard Kerik officially became the city's top cop. Mayor Giuliani choosing the head of the correction department over NYPD veteran Joseph Dunn.
And he brings a quality of leadership that I believe can give us the opportunity to build on a record that is a very, very difficult one to match.
I love this job.
This afternoon, Kerik returned to the station house he served in during his 8-year stint in the NYPD. The former detective has spent the last 3 years overseeing the Department of Correction, where violence in the city's jails has dropped 94%. The 41-year-old acknowledged overseeing the country's largest police force will be a learning experience, but pledged to address the strained relationship between the NYPD and the minority community.
We have to answer the community. We have to look at what the community's needs are. We have to look at their concerns, their issues. And I think it's essential for the precinct commanders to know they're going to be held accountable.
I happen to have a lot of respect for him. We've had disagreements as a union leader, but I think that he is going to implement changes that will help bring the communities together.
But that praise is hardly universal. Today, the Reverend Al Sharpton and other civil rights leaders blasted the mayor's selection and his selection process.
He's chosen one that clearly has been in lockstep with him, and one that has not reached out as corrections commissioner. And there has been issues in the corrections department between inmates from our community.
This mayor in this process, as far as we know, did not reach out to anyone other than perhaps people within the law enforcement community.
The reaction that someone from outside the department was chosen is drawing mixed reviews from officers' groups and the police union.
He doesn't have the educational requirements that this department so-called says we need to advance. We have our best and brightest, and we're not even utilizing them.
He was in a shootout. He knows the split-second decision a police officer has to make. That'll bring good experience to the police commissioner to understand what New York City police officers go through each and every day.
Now, Chief Joseph Dunn, who was passed over for the top spot, will stay on. He has been promoted to the first deputy commissioner. He admitted he was disappointed in being passed over, but will stay on. Mayor Giuliani saying the strength of the candidates made it both the easiest and most difficult decision he's had to make. We're live outside the Midtown South Precinct. Marcus Solis, ABC-7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Marcus. Taking a closer look at Bernard Kerik. He has a long history with the city and its police force. The New Jersey native was sworn in as an officer in July of 1986, spending much of his career as a narcotics detective. During that time, he received 30 police citations, including the Medal of Valor. Then in 1995, Mayor Giuliani appointed Kerik as the first deputy commissioner of the city's corrections department. And 3 years later, he was promoted to corrections commissioner, where he has earned the praise of more than 12,000 employees.